Hi, Jacqueline Foster here. Have you ever told yourself you would slow down if you just had more time to do it? I know I've said this before, and I imagine that at one point or another you've said this too. And what I want to talk to you about today is this hidden pocket of time that you do have that you're maybe not taking advantage as much as you could be. And what this time is that I'm talking about is actually your commute time. The time that you take to drive to work, to walk to work, to take your bike to work, however you choose to do it. This time can actually be used in a wonderful way. And a lot of times we don't realize this because we're creatures of habit, and we're just kind of pushing through and getting in the car and driving to work and going to the next thing, going to the next thing. So I want to talk to you a little bit about a way that you can use your commute time in order to check in, to slow down, and really realize that these small check-ins that you can incorporate into your day are actually so powerful in helping you to reconnect. So I'd like to share 3 things with you today that you can do on your commute. And don't get me wrong, I love belting out a good song like the rest of them. And I think sometimes having those days where you just sing and relax are wonderful. But on those days, especially where you're knowing you need to connect, or if you know you have a habit of just getting in the car and plowing through and not really checking in, these are wonderful practices to incorporate. So 3 things. One that you can do, and this is a great way just to check in with your body and check in with your experience and how you're doing, is when you're driving to just ask yourself, where am I holding tension? Am I gripping the wheel, or are my arms relaxed? Are my shoulders crunched over and tense, or are my shoulders down and relaxed? What is my breath like? Even asking yourself, where am I holding tension, and allowing yourself to breathe naturally and allow yourself to relax a little bit is huge. We spend so much time disconnected from our bodies, just using our minds and plowing through. And by taking this time just to ask your body how it's doing, to give it some breaths, is amazing for just grounding and reconnecting with the body. So I highly recommend that practice for connecting with the body, and also just allowing you to slow down so that as you're driving, you're not accumulating more tension. And the second one is it's a fun exercise for awareness, because I imagine you've probably been on the road before and someone's cut you off, something's happened. I just moved to LA a year ago, and I understand a lot more about why they say the traffic in LA is so bad. But yeah, you're on the road, people cut you off, all kinds of things are happening, there's so many lanes, there's a lot going on. And it's really easy to get into a space where you're complaining to yourself about it. You're like, what the hell? What's going on? So what I have started to do is, when I'm in those moments, and this practice that I do is thanks to Marianne Williamson. I heard her mention incorporating this as she was walking on the street. And I thought this is a great practice. So what you can do is, instead of cursing the people who are driving around you and doing crazy things, is blessing them. So, and it doesn't always have to be the people that piss you off. It can just be anybody. But as you're driving, the cars that you see around you, just say, I bless you, I bless you, I bless you. And it just changes your energy. It's so easy, it's too easy to just complain. So taking this moment just to say, okay, and even recognizing, oh my God, are you crazy? What the hell are you doing? Okay, but even though I see that, I'm going to bless you. Because what happens is it helps you take your energy back and realize that just by someone doing something, it doesn't mean that it takes away from your energy. You can still have your energy, can bless them, and send them on their way. So that's a wonderful practice. Just blessing the cars that you see. It could be the ones that tick you off the most, or it just could be any car that you see along the way. Just blessing them as you drive. And there's plenty of cars, so that it can keep you busy the whole commute if you wanted it to. So checking in with your body and your breath, noticing where the tension is, blessing instead of cursing the cars around you and the people that are in them. And then the third is a practice to really set the tone for the day. This is one thing that I've been doing for a few years now, and I forget the first time I heard it. But what it is when you're driving, really kind of connecting with the different places you're going to be at today during the day, and kind of spreading rose petals or spreading some type of love or kindness or compassion, whatever word you connect with and you want to experience and share, allowing yourself to spread that to every building you're going to be at today, to every person you're going to meet. And it just helps to set the tone and really put out an energy of positivity and love for the day. And I find all three of these exercises to be really, really good ways to check in, and you certainly try the ones that resonate for you. And these are things that you don't have to do your whole commute. Even doing a 2-minute check-in, when you get in the car and start your commute, or maybe when you know you're 5 minutes away, you turn off the radio and allow yourself to have 5 minutes in this silent space to either bless the cars or set that tone for your day, or just do that body check-in to really acknowledge where your body's at. So I encourage you to try any one of these. As always, I would love to hear what you do during your commute, and if you use that as a time to slow down and check in, or if that easily turns into a time where you're just on that autopilot mechanical drive of just getting things done. And if you do try any of those exercises, I would love to hear about it and what worked best for you. So if you'd like more videos, come on over to JacquelineLaceyFoster.com, and I have more videos and more content to share with you. And as always, I look forward to sharing more and wishing you an amazing day. Thanks so much.